Every time I've tried making pottery that can handle direct flame, something's gone wrong. But I just can't let it go, so today I'm pushing the limits again with a clay fry pan. Will this be the turning point? Today I'm making a mini fry pan. I'm using just 1 kilo of clay. I'm using a smooth mid-fire clay, but it's a little on the firm side. I center the clay. And now I'm going to form the handle. So I bring up around 200 grams of the clay into a tall cylinder. I'm throwing the handle off the hump. That just means I'm making the handle and the pan from the same centered piece of clay. I'm making the handle a little narrower where it will attach to the pan. So I shape and smooth the handle. And I make a little indent where I'm going to cut the handle off the hump. A final smooth with my flexible rib. And now I cut the handle from the clay with a pin tool. Now I'm ready to make the pan. The clay is still centered, so I flatten the top of the clay. I push down into the clay and open out. I bring up the walls. I'm creating a gentle inner curve where the base meets the wall. This will make cleaning my fry pan a little easier. I keep the rim a little thicker. And then I compress the base. I trim around the base. And I wire through. And then I set the two pieces aside to dry to leather hard. Once leather hard, I flip the pan and attach it to the wheel. I trim around the base. I want the outer curve to mirror the interior curve. And then I trim across the base. I compress and smooth. And now it's time to attach the handle. I start by hollowing the handle. And then I cut the handle to fit the pan. I mark out on the pan where I'm going to attach the handle. And then score the surfaces. So I've made some slip from the same clay body and some throwing slurry. I add slip. and then I push together to join. I add a coil of clay. And then I blend together really well. Then I'll cover and set aside to dry. Because my fry pan won't be glazed, I once fire to 1200 degrees Celsius. Now, before use, I want to season my fry pan. First of all, I give the fry pan a little bit of a wash and a soak. And then when dry, I brush with oil. Then I pop it into an oven and slowly heat. I leave it in the oven for a couple of hours. And my fry pan is ready to use. I place my fry pan on a medium heat. And I add some oil. I'm using my outdoor gas stove. It's perfect for these clay experiments. The oil is starting to heat and my fry pan's looking toasty. So what did I do differently this time? I took care with the design. I made the fry pan even thickness and I seasoned my pan. So let's see if I can fry an egg. But I did all those things last time and my pot's still cracked. Okay, so what's the real secret? Well, you may have guessed it. It's the clay. So this time I used a flameware specifically designed to be used over an open flame. Now don't confuse flameware with ovenware. Flameware must withstand direct flame, whereas ovenware gets heated quite evenly. So flameware is formulated so that when it's correctly fired, it's resistant to sudden temperature changes, not just overall temperature changes, so variations within the piece itself. So looking at this fry pan, there's going to be a large variation in temperature where the flame hits the fry pan. True flameware is a very low expansion clay, and that can make it hard to find a glaze that expands and contracts at the same rate. And that's one reason I haven't glazed my pan. The flameware I'm using is considered safe to use unglazed, but I wouldn't mind finding a low expansion glaze that will fit in the future. My eggs cooked really well. By seasoning my fry pan and using some oil, it almost feels like cooking in a non-stick fry pan. For more fiery action and my struggle with flameware, why don't you watch as I make a tagine? So for now, my dilemma is solved and the case is closed. Happy potting!